Good morning, friends. Before I begin my short remarks about our stewardship campaign this year, I'd like to start by thanking each member and friend of this congregation for your generosity of spirit and finances during this very different year. It is remarkable that our bills are getting paid, our wonderful musicians, Alice and Calvin, are still able to provide us music that both inspires and brings us moments of introspection. Nikki, though she would never admit this in a million years, has probably worked harder these past 6 months than she thought possible. She has made sure that all of us have had our spiritual, emotional, and actual physical needs have been met. We are a blessed congregation. No, to me, we are more than that. We are an inspiring congregation. Each of you are a blessing. This church is still here because of you. Think about what we've accomplished over these past 6 months. 6 months ago, almost to this Sunday, we had our last Sunday service in the sanctuary. Do you remember it? I do. Nikki was in Colorado with her family, and I was pulpit supply. COVID-19 was a new reality, and I think 10 of us attended the service, 7 of those being Calvin and members of my family. In the past 6 months, we have adapted to new ways of being at church. Our little free pantry has been a lifeline to many in our neighborhood to keep from going hungry. The deacons continue to minister using safe social distancing means to our members who are hospitalized, in elder care, or stuck at home. We continue to use the technology we have to stay in touch through fellowship hours and ladies' night out. Gentlemen, the women are kicking our butts in the socializing and being in community with one another. We need to do our part. I have an idea, but this is not the forum to discuss it. As a congregation, we are engaged in book studies on systemic racism. The youth are meeting safely just to be in community. The youth craves being in community. I heard from one of our elders, well, I'll just say it, Katie Bauer told her parents that the day she come back to the congregation, come back to church in person, she's going to hug each one of us tight, hold us tight. That's the kind of love that you inspire in our youth. Because of each one of you, this congregation is going out into the world in all its brokenness and need. We are called to keep doing this work. We are the physical hands and feet of Christ on this earth. Each of you extended and lived that agape, a love which goes beyond just the emotions, to the extent of seeking the best for others to all those you encounter. This pandemic, though it has ravaged and taken many lives, especially hard on the poor and disenfranchised, has taught each of us that there is more to church than just the building we go to on Sunday. Though this time has been awful and surreal at the same time, it has helped us realize the potential that we have to change this world. Next month, when you receive your letter from the Stewardship Committee concerning the giving of your financial blessings to the church, stop and consider your gifts. Let the Spirit enter your heart and mind, letting your imagination run wild on what we can do as a congregation and the new journeys yet to unfold. The Lord has been gracious and generous to us all. Let us do likewise. Amen.